All right, everyone. Based on that energy weather update I did earlier, no, I didn't do it too much earlier because it's uploading right now as I'm pulling this reading. So that being said, I thought, let me grab the witches. Let's do a cure for cancer reading. I thought you probably already knew it was a cure for cancer because it's labeled, but I got a Hierophant randomly at the bottom here. I just want to see what's going on. Somebody attached to you. This is really fucking yeah. They having a crisis of faith. That fell on the floor reversed, the strength card. Yeah, blew out my little party trick, right? The cards fly out and back up the words I'm saying. A bit of that. It's cure for cancer. It's technically an all signs reading, right? It's a flyover of the soulmate cycle from the theme energy. Whereas if I was pulling a cancer monthly reading, I'd do it on ground level, right? A bit, so that I'm sort of in the thick. Right now I'm flying over, I'm taking a look at everything, which is why we do the reading slightly different. Energetically, it's slightly different. So we pull 5 cards from the bottom. That's the environmental energy, the energetic air somebody's living in, and we pull 4 cards from the top and we clarify that's how they're behaving in that energy. We see what we see in the helicopter, right? We can bring the helicopter lower, we can raise it up, we can do whatever we want to do. Right now, give me the soulmate cycle universe and the cure for cancer reading. Let's do it. Let's get in that helicopter and see where we're going. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. It's technically an all signs reading. It doesn't matter if you're a Cancerian or not. You're stuck in a Cancerian themed soulmate cycle, which is why there's so many Cancerians watching all these YouTube channels and stuff. Generally, they make up about 80%. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see where we go. All right. Okay. That's it. Bottom of the deck. The environmental energy around somebody. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. That's 5 swords. We'll get there. All right. Let's see where we go here. This is very interesting. I need to know this shit. Because that soulmate journey reading, I picked up on somebody's lonely. Somebody's lonely. Somebody's trying to daydream their way out of loneliness with the 10 of cups, the 5 swords, 10 cups. The center card is the Knight of Cups. Oh, somebody in their dreams is a big man, big woman. I can make an approach. And then for some reason, I don't know if this is in the environment, so it's probably not them. Do they have this person might have somebody attached to them that holds them back. I call them discouragers, right? And sometimes people can do it very subtly. Very subtle. It could be them. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying, but for most of you, this is environmental energy, so it would be an energy around your person. This person, whoever it is. And I told you in the soulmate journey reading, don't try to think you know who it is. Because I don't know. Anyway, oh yeah, Knight of Cups. I got a bright idea, Steve. I'm going to go towards your viewer. And then somebody else comes in and goes, no, that's a bad idea. Some other energy rolls in. 2 cups. 2 cups, bookending. These cards, this one's a standalone. These 2 are read together, and these 2 are read together. There's the 7 of Pentacles. All right? It's somebody saying, well, wait a second. Right? You don't want to pick the fruit yet. You want to get the fruit just right and then take it to market. Or they're saying, it's too late. The fruit's already ripe. You can't take it to market now. By the time it gets there, it'll be rotten. Right? It's a bit of that. It's a bit of that kind of energy. And it's read with the 5 of Swords. But it reads more like somebody feels like they waited too long. And I think somebody's convincing them that they did. You left it on the vine too long. And now, you can have all these bright ideas. But somebody knows. I think somebody figured out after the fact that you were soulmates. That's what I think. That's happened to me more times than I can count in my life. That's why I learned as I got older, I learned to keep my mouth shut. When I was younger, we're soulmates. We have a little bit of a soul connection. Why? Because I was 19. I was trying to get my noodle wet. It's beautiful. You used the word soulmate is fucking magic to a 19-year-old girl. Fucking hell. Right on. Right? It's mini skirt lubricant. It really is. It falls right on. Oh my God. Where'd it go? But as I got older, I learned to realize that I need to keep that quiet. Let them figure out your soulmate. If you want the longer connection, if you want the friend for life, if you want the whatever, let them figure it out. This is an energy that figured it out. Whether you did that intentionally or not, you may have said we're soulmates, but they didn't believe it, or you just never said anything to whoever this is. They figured it out. Probably through dreams, probably through the fact that, hey, why do I daydream about Steve's viewer all the time? Gee, I wonder, right? You know, it's a bit of that. All right, and don't go running off, going all crazy, thinking of, oh my God, that person on that TV show that I got a crush on, I dream about them all the time. That's different. A crush is different than a soulmate. Make sure you know that. All right, make sure you know that. Make sure you can feel the difference. A crush lasts about 6 weeks at the most. If you want to test if somebody's your soulmate, see how many years go by, right? Give it a good few years before you start stalking some poor TV actor or actress. All right? You know what I'm saying? It's just a bit of that before you go all crazy town. All right. But yeah, somebody's got the bright idea to go forward, but something discourages them. Fine. Top of the deck. How are they behaving in this energy? Four of Wands. And again, that's something that discourages them. Feels like another person. Something bummed this guy out. He was real excited to go. And you can see it here. Four of Wands. Somebody's ready for a new beginning. But something keeps raining on their parade, taking a piss on it. Now he's all bummed. He's like, oh. You know, you could still take it to, you know what, if it can't make it to market, go ahead and pick it and just sell it on a fruit stand on the side of the road. Get you some money for it. You know, I mean, there's like nobody here is offering this person any kind of hope or solutions. They're just, oh yeah, I guess it's done, whatever, shut it down. This person, a lot of people, you'd be surprised, a lot of people surround themselves with disappointers, you know, discouragers, naysayers, and they don't realize it. There's all kinds of perspectives to look at things from, you know. Like I just said, I just offered this guy some suggestions for his fruit. Sell it on the side of the road. Set yourself up a little stand and sell it. I mean, it is what it is. Sell it cheap so that it all sells. Don't try to get greedy. $5 an orange. I mean, come on now. Easy, right? Get what you can. Somebody, in other words, go in and talk to my viewer, you guys, and salvage something here. Say, at least, I'm sorry I didn't know that we had this kind of connection, but I've been daydreaming about you for 6-7 years now, and I need to know why. And then you can tell them, well, we have this soul connection, and here's how it works, and blah, 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 right? That kind of thing. And again, just catch my drift. You don't have to take me literally. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. What's crossing that? The Hermit. This person is ripe. They're ready. This person's ready. They really are. Why? What's red with the four? What the potential final outcome is here. It's red, bookends the Four of Wands. It's the Hierophant. It's the very card I showed you when we started this reading. I knew that was important. This person's ready. I said they're ready. They're ready to walk a righteous path. Right? They're tired of being alone. The soul craves you or craves somebody. It could be your connection with this person opened them up to craving other people on a deeper level. But it could very well be you as well. I mean, it probably is, since I'm pulling a reading for you, right? Okay, so by all accounts, with the energy that's on this table, taking discouragement aside, this person, you and this person should be banging fairly soon. Or if it's a friend or family member, you know, having lunch. It's the way it reads. Now, it'd be irresponsible of me to not clarify. I'm going to do it. And there it is. There's that loneliness. This is that energy. This is that DM energy from the Soulmate Journey reading I pulled earlier, which just finished uploading. How about that? All right, here we go. All right, let's go. All right. So you'll probably be watching that reading while I'm clarifying. While I'm clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, you'll be watching that reading. Right now, we're clarifying the Four of Wands. YouTube's AI has to check it, make sure everything's fine, right? Oh, yeah. God forbid you say something controversial. All right, here we go. Four of Wands. Why is it here? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's the fucking magician. Somebody's ready. They got all the tools they need. I know, I hate that fucking read on it. I mean, if that was all I fucking said ever about the magician, you should leave the fucking channel. But it is. Somebody's ready. They're ready for a new journey. They got everything. We're good to go. We got the spiritual. We got the this. We figured out it's a soul connection. I got some tools from the hardware store. We all set, right? They're ready for the journey. Maybe before I go on a long trip, a road trip, I make sure I got my fix-a-flat with me. I got my air inflator. I got my gas can in the back just in case something goes wrong. Right? Sometimes you lose a fuel line or something and all the gas go bye-bye. Yeah, it can happen. I know. All right, here we go. What's on top? I make sure I got everything I need. Right? They got everything they need. They all set. They went to Home Depot or some shit. They got it straightened out. King of Pentacles. Somebody knows what they want here. This person knows what they want. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Death card. They want something new. They want to walk a new path. They want to walk a righteous path. And they're tired of being alone. And it feels it all in this energy. Major Arcana, Four of Wands is almost Major Arcana, sitting with a King of Pentacles on top. It all feels very, well, it's because this is all red with a Hierophant. It all feels very righteous. It all feels very spiritual, guided by God and the universe itself. It kind of is. They're right on some level. So who's this fucking ruiner? Okay, we're going to find out. Something goes wrong here. It's probably going to go wrong around the Hierophant, but we got to get there, okay? I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. See that? Better not see that Trans Am driving fucker come out of this, that devil. All right, let's go. You're going to drive one of those Burt Reynolds Trans Ams on a goddamn road trip. You make sure you bring all your tools with you. It's going to be so weighted down with tools and parts and supplies, you might as well not take a trip at all. See what I'm saying? The devil, I don't talk about anything or joke about anything. It's not in this energy. That's not in the energy. It's not part of the reading. You know? Somebody here gets the fear of God put in them. I don't know. But yet, they feel it's very righteous. What's going on? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Why is somebody's tired of being by themselves? Normally, this is a good energy. This might be somebody who feels very sad and lonely and says, you know, I should be happier. Why am I not happier? This might be somebody who's got everything they need, right? Like the magician, all the tools they need. They might have all the shit they need. They might have a good job, a lot of money, everything's going well for them in life, but they're unhappy. And they can't figure out why. There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of very successful people that go to therapy that never figure out why they're unhappy. Because they never allowed in this energy. These soulmate energies, they never did. And they got discouraged from it. They got, oh, it's all a bunch of horse hooey. It's all a bunch of this. They got a little too practical for their own good. What's on top here? Oh, okay, what's crossing it? The Two of Wands. Somebody wants something else. It's what I just said. Look, she wants something else. Look at this nice apartment. Isn't this nice? It's got the archy windows and shit. Now, my wife loves archy windows. She sees that. I mean, it could be a place in the worst neighborhood on earth. Oh, but look at the window arch. Oh, okay, well, we'll get that then. Right? We'll be shot second night we're there, but at least we got window arches. You know, but look at this. Look at that. Right? They want something else, but they got everything. That's what I just got done saying. What's on top here? Queen of Swords. Some kind of cold, hard truth has hit this person. I asked why. Why is this here? Why does this Nine of Pentacles feel so sad? This is somebody, again, just catch my drift. Don't take me literally. I've just translated the energy. I have to exaggerate for translation purposes. It comes in as feelings. I put it into words. But this is somebody who technically could walk into any car dealership and have any car they want. They should be happy. They're good. They got all the time off they need. They got a beautiful garden. Some kind of cold, hard truth hit this person, and I know what it is. It's this Two of Cups. It's these dreams. It's this environmental energy. But there's a set of environmental energy here that's beautiful, and then there's this shit. This is the way the energy flows, and I got to separate it out just like that. This is nice, and this is the discourager. All right, the downer. Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Wheel of Fortune. Some kind of cold, hard truth showed this person that they don't have everything, and they want to turn their life around, but they don't know how. I think this might be somebody, again, reading for thousands of people. Cut me some slack, right? Catch my drift. But this, I would say, if I was reading for one person, this is somebody who's going to the wrong person for advice. You know, they don't know how to turn it around. They go to the wrong person for advice. It's just the way it feels. Because, you know, or they listen to the wrong part of themselves. Or they used to listen to the wrong part of themselves and now they're not, but they're not quite sure what to do. And then they go to the wrong person for advice, which might be nobody. It might just be themselves, or God forbid, the fucking internet. Fucking hell. All right. If you go to some Reddit board that's got a bunch of questions about medical illnesses and people putting up their illnesses and stuff like that, I'm the guy. Very short answer. Probably just a booger, but you might want to go to the doctor and check it out rather than coming into a forum board talking to a bunch of invisible IP addresses. Right? Just because somebody above you in the IP, you know, the first person that answers the question says in their title that they're a certified this, that, and the other thing, it doesn't make it true. But I could be a certified professional in anything I wanted to be. I'm not. I've never gotten I just study on my own. You want to take my advice? Take it. It's all based on life experience. Right? But don't go to some. That's a good example of this here. You know, what's going on? The Hermit. I mean, it might make you feel better for a minute, but you're better off finding out if it is a booger. You know, it might not be. Right? All right. What's crossing the Hermit? People crack me up, man. I'll tell you. 8 of Cups. Their soul is telling, I don't want to be all cheesy with it. Their soul is pushing them towards you. Their soul is urging them to change their life. I'm going to get all cheesy with it. Their soul is urging them to change their life. Okay? It's a very deep level. What's on top? 4 of Cups. You recognize that? We're pulling an extended, basically an extension reading on the soulmate journey, one I did earlier. There's the 4 of Cups. That's that energy. They're sad. Why is the Hermit here? Why is their soul telling them to move on? Because somebody's very depressed. Somebody's very lonely. That's the energy. I keep wanting to say sad. It's not sad. It's sad and lonely, but it's a deep loneliness. Why is the 4 of Cups? Usually we do that to ourselves. We do it to ourselves by focusing on the wrong thing for too long, right? You spend all your prime years, your mid-20s through your early 40s, getting your career together. You got all kinds of money. You're the fucking 9 of Pentacles, Minor Arcana Empress. You got that side of it taken care of anyway. You spend all that time and you realize that you missed the rainbow all the time. You missed a lot of people you didn't meet. You pushed away a lot of people because they've gotten in the way of what you were trying to. It's some kind of loneliness that somebody did to themselves. It's really common, especially in today's society. It's very common. Now this person here, I could boil it back and not exaggerate it and boil it back just to you. They pushed you away, and they're lonely for it. They realized that they got what they wanted. The reason they pushed you away, they got. Whatever that reason was. But now they want you too. But unfortunately, it's a little late to pick the fruit. See what I'm saying? It all boils back to that. But I feel like that's somebody else filling their head with that kind of nonsense. Me? I would try anyway. Right? It's never too late. There's always a way. At least take your shot. Right? And now it doesn't matter. It's never too late. Alright, let's go. 4 Cups. Why is it here? Page of Wands. And you might be out there going, yeah, it is too late, Steve. I don't want to hear from. It's not about that. It's not about you. It's about somebody relieving an energy, paying a karmic debt. You don't want to, at least you want to end, at least you tried, right? At the end of the road, your brain does a dump. You will feel everything, every regret, everything you ever felt. At the end of whether it's in a hospital bed or you're laying on the side of a road, it doesn't matter. Your brain does a dump. Your ego energy does a dump. You will feel everything you ever did, everything, whatever, it'll all come flowing through. And when that does, you know, you want to have as little of that be this type of energy as possible. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's pull on the Hierophant. Let's go. So, it's good. It's good to do this while we're still here, while we're still alive and kicking. It's good to do that, to pay that karmic debt. The more karmic debt you pay off, the more room you got on your karmic credit card. Meaning, the more you can buy. Meaning, the more you attract. Meaning, the more options you have. And look, you saw it fly out of the deck, right? And you saw, I take my cards like that, right? So, from the deck, I pulled them like that. And Chariot reversed, I'm pulling on the Hierophant. It flew out of the deck. Something's stopping this person, you know? Something's stopping them. What is it? Why is the Chariot reversed? The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's got this person. I think it's somebody. What's the bridging energy? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Look, proof that tarot is an amazing medium. Proof that I shouldn't be your second favorite. That is the Seven of Pentacles. What have I been talking about? Somebody telling them the fruit. Somebody telling them it's too late. So I was just about to say before I pulled the bridging energy, somebody, I think an external energy has this person convinced that you're gone, you're already gone, it's too late. You know, you're doing fine. Why go disrupt Steve's viewer? You know, why? You know, it's a bit of that. It all ties, the reason the Chariot is reversed ties directly with the bridging energy of the Seven of Pentacles to what I said here. So, I don't know if the universe will tell me anything about it or not. Do I have somebody coming towards you? They might. But they might. But we have to somehow deal with another energy. I think your energy plays a role in that. I think we reach a point where it's just, when we have nothing to lose, we sometimes try something. I think we're coming to that point. But this is why this energy has never approached. Okay? I think you're going to pick up, like I said in the Soulmate Journey reading, you're going to pick up on that loneliness. That loneliness can really bring them to you. I think this person's reaching a point where there's nothing to lose. Right? It's too late to take it to market, but I got nothing to lose picking it and building a little roadside stand and trying to sell the oranges. Just don't get stupid with the pricing. In other words, don't expect too much. Right? So somebody here might take a shot. Maybe it's too late, maybe it's not. But either way, I think some kind of reconciliation can happen here. Let's see. Back to the witches. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. All right? Let's find out. Ten of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This well, it ties to a little bit of what I said in the Soulmate Journey reading, where don't think about it too much. It's happening. You know, somebody's coming towards you. But I'm going to boil this energy back to you, and just you, and say almost anything if this person looks like they're approaching. In sort of a nothing to lose, like the dam's going to break, I just can't think about this anymore, I can't take it anymore. Almost anything you do brings change here that benefits you in some way. Almost anything, because this is a 10, 10's at the end, dead end, they lead to a new beginning. There's that Three of Swords from the other reading, and if we push it further, right, those two stayed together, but if we push it further, we get the Ace of Swords, which was very, very representative on the DF side in that Soulmate Journey reading, wasn't it? Right? Wasn't it the top card on top of like a Four of Swords or something like that? It's right there. Anything you do, right, brings a reconciliation, opens up energy for you. It pays off some kind of karmic debt for you. All right? But there's nothing you can do to make this energy come in, and I'm not sure that all of you even know who it is, to be honest with you. But whatever you say, the Knight of Swords brings a message of change. Some kind of change happens. It really it opens someone up. Maybe someone opens up to you and that opens you up. I don't know. There's some sort of activation of empathy here. It's almost like a love activation kind of a thing that happens. Let's grab the little animal deck real quick. What is this person going to do? Let's just ask. All right? Because I feel like this is normally what happens. I get it. What is this person going to do? I'll pull a couple of side reads. All right, let's see. Crazy. The Seven of Wands crossed by the Three of Wands. No, that's an energy attached to them. What's going to happen is somebody's going to try and cock block this. Somebody who this person looks up to or gets advice from is going to try and stop them from moving forward, like always. But I don't think it works this time. The world is underneath the Three of Wands. I think this time they take a shot anyway because this energy is too strong. Okay? Who is this other energy that has control, seems to have control over this person? It can be just an energy in them. It's a third energy. It can come from them. Right? Maybe they're someone who has low self-esteem. People with low self-esteem often get like this. You know? They don't feel like they're worthy of anything, so why should I even try? Then they get a little older in life and realize they don't have the rainbow. They missed all of the fun, all of the rainbow, right? That's why I tell people, have fun in your 20s. My God, that's one thing. My father told me that a long time ago when I was a kid. He said, make sure when you hit your 40s you don't have any regrets, kind of a thing. Said from a man who, I was kind of an accident, a teenage backseat accident. So keep that in mind. Okay, so, said from a man who had, who didn't, he was 20s were interrupted, shall we say, It's good advice. I now look back and I go, yeah, I was a bit of a douche in parts of it, but you know what? I found the rainbow many times. I had a lot of fun, Now I'd rather just take a nap and see what's on TV. Let's see this energy that controls this person here. Could be from them, it could be whatever. It's a third energy. It's the Fool, and it's the Six of Swords. It's someone who slows this person down. Oh, I can pull up to two more. The Seven of Pentacles. Again, tied to this. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. We keep getting that for this person. And what else? Judgment. Yeah, they just show up. They just show up. As soon as this person's ready to, whoever this person is that's attached to you, as soon as they're ready to leave the nest, somebody steps in. This can be a parent that doesn't want them to leave, right? This could be, maybe you have, if you're trying to figure out who this is, it could be somebody whose family saw you as a threat, because you were going to take their son or their daughter away, off on your adventures somewhere and all that kind of stuff. It is what it is. It can be. It's somebody who steps in at the last minute to thwart a plan or to point out. They just keep showing up in this person's life. And they slow them down. They've held them back quite a bit in love. Okay? Which explains the loneliness here. It's about all I could tell you on this person. There's the Four of Swords. Again, this is someone, probably, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be an old love relationship for you, but it's somebody who hasn't had a lot of love. Hasn't had a restorative love, a healing love, right? Think of it like sleep, because it's represented by the Four of Swords. You can sleep, but is it deep restorative sleep? Or is it just, you wake up as tired as you were when you went to bed, right? Somebody's never had deep restorative love here. So they're very tired. And that tired, when it comes to love, tired relates or reflects as kind of a loneliness. It reflects exactly like this picture. It is a little bit of that. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I've done my best. This reading definitely ties with the Soulmate Journey reading from earlier. So check it out, and pair it together. It's like having an extended for that reading a little bit. All right. But you're doing great. I don't, hell, let's pull on you real quick. What do you want to tell my viewers? Oh, let's grab the witches and do that. What do you want to tell my viewers? Let's pull on you before we go. Most of the people shut off as soon as I say that's your reading. They shut off. Never a smart thing to do. That's impatience. But I expect that with Mercury now in Aries, it's going to add a bit of impatience to things. That's what's going to make the Mercury in Aries fun, reading fun. I'm going to pull that tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. But I wanted to let it get settled in. Let Venus back up a little bit. I want to really swim in that energy, because I think there's more to it. I think that impatience can be read, I'm sort of picking it up here, but I'm picking it up as nothing to lose. Sometimes when we're impatient for something, we convince ourselves we got nothing to lose. Let's just do it now. Do it now, right? And whether it's a good idea or not, sometimes that happens. So let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. One card, the crossing card. What do you want to say to my people? Yeah, you guys are I said you guys are doing great. I said it. It's proof. Knight of Pentacles crossed by the World. None of this matters for you. It's like the DF is surrounded by some kind of shield, right? Shield of holiness. And it's the way it feels. This is the World. This is the most powerful card I could pull. You're entering a whole new energy now. You're going places you've never gone. The landscape. What did I say in the Soulmate Journey reading? I said something about the landscape around you is changing. And you have all the tools you need to deal with it. And you do. It's absolutely mind-blowing here. But here's the World. Again, you're moving into new territories. A lot of blue skies here. Something in particular that you've tried and maybe it was a solution you tried to apply to something and it didn't quite work last time, try it again. This is definitely a try and try again energy. But with the World crossing the Knight of Pentacles, this time it works. Okay? I don't know what it is. I'm reading for thousands of people. Sorry for the vagueness, but what do you want me to do? Right? Try again. That's all I can say. That's pretty good advice in this type of Knight of Pentacles crossed by the World energy when I pull on you. Okay? Good luck.